Hateno Village. That guy doesn't like you because he doesn't know you. But if you talk to him, tell him who you are, he doesn't mind you. Okay, so we got Hateno Village here. Okay, right here, we got a place that sells bomb arrows and regular arrows. Bomb arrows are really expensive, by the way. You got Endura shrooms, bird eggs, and Hylian rice. Now, Endura shrooms are pretty cool. You cook them up. You get a group of them. You can either find them or you can buy them. It's easiest just to find them in certain areas, but you take one Endura shroom, throw it in a pot, cook it, and what it'll do, not only will it refill a heart or two, but it also will completely refill your stamina and give you an extra temporary stamina. That's a pretty cool thing. Over here, I have a clothing shop. This is where I like to buy my armor. You have the soldier's armor here. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy this stuff. I don't understand why she says that, but it's really annoying. See, look at that. Hold on just a second. Okay, let's see here. Thank you for waiting. That'll be 250 rupees. Okay, now it's bad enough that we're living in the year, or this game was created in 2017 and we still have to read text, which is something you had to do back in 1986 when the original Zelda game was released in Japan. You'd think they would have been a little more advanced than that, where you didn't have to read text, it was just all said. And with that being said, they have to sit there and put all this extra stuff in there that we don't need to read. See, what is with that? Why do they have to punish us like that?
Hi.
Okay, you could sell her stuff too if you want. Seriously? Sometimes they do that, sometimes they don't, but it's like, I think that's the first time I've been in here where all three items that I bought, and the one time I tried to sell items that I got stuck listening to her say that. So I sell the fangs, the horns, the opals, Okay, now, you know what, I probably should have done this before selling to her, but I'm going to change my clothing into my soldier's armor. That way I can sell her my Hylian trousers. Now, I'm going to keep the warm doublet because there's still going to be cold regions. I'm going to need that. Now, the climber's bandana is actually worth 600 rupees, but usually all the climbing gear comes in pretty handy for climbing. If you're an impatient person, you're better off to keep it. So anyways, now I'm going to talk about the ancient, or the soldier's armor that I'm wearing. Now, if I were to go to the fairy fountain, let me pull something up on my computer here. Okay, now, hopefully watched my video on the Great Fairy Fountain Kotera. It'll kind of explain a little bit more about the fairy fountains, but now you go to the fairy fountain, and I'm waiting for my pictures to come up on the computer because it's as slow as that lady in there that talks. Okay, so now if you want to upgrade this armor, it's going to cost you, first of all you have to have at least one fairy fountain unlocked, and then you have to give her 3 bokoblin guts and 5 choo-choo jellies for each piece of armor. So that's for the helmet, for the chest piece, and for the pants. So you need a total, to get all 3 of them upgraded once, you need 15 choo-choo jellies and 9 bokoblin guts. Currently I've only got 4 choo-choo jellies and 10 of the, 4 bokoblin guts and 10 choo-choo jellies. But you can buy bokoblin guts in Hateno Village. And speaking of that, I'm actually going to go to the fairy fountain here and show it, since it's kind of associated with the armor. First, I'm going to have to. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about Hateno. Up here, you've got the Nyam Agama Shrine, which I'm going to activate, but I'm not going to go inside of it, just so I got a travel gate. And since this video is on Hateno Village and the things that involve Hateno, such as the armor, I'm going to go ahead and show. I'm going to travel to Hateno Village and show, like, upgrading the armor at the fairy fountain. So for the first upgrade, you need 1 fairy fountain open, and I guess I already mentioned all that, but now to upgrade it a second time, you're going to need to unlock a second fairy fountain, and you're going to need 3 Keese eyeballs and 3 moblin guts. For the third upgrade, you're going to need Lizalfo tails and Hinox guts, and it depends on which piece you're upgrading. If it's the helmet, you're going to need 2 Lizalfo tails and 2 Hinox guts. If it's the chest piece or the pants, you're going to need 3 Lizalfo tails and 1 Hinox gut. For the fourth upgrade, you're going to need 4 Lionel hooves and 2 Lionel guts, but I usually don't upgrade this armor 4 times, I just upgrade it twice. By that time I usually get the ancient armor. So first of all, I'm going to show, like, right now I've got 10 choo-choo jellies, which is enough to upgrade 2 of my pieces of armor. If I were to have 6 bokoblin guts, but I only got 4. So you can go to the store here and buy a couple. Actually, you could buy up to 3 of them. Hey, I didn't want to hear a story, I just want to buy something. Oops. Okay, I guess you gotta be facing the bokoblin guts. Okay, so now I'm going to go up to the Great Fairy Fountain. So this was all supposed to be about Hateno Village, but now we're seeing Hateno Village and the Great Fairy Fountain, which I did a video on each of them, but I'm just re-showing parts of those because it's all tied into the soldier's armor that I bought in Hateno Village. I probably should have continued showing Hateno Village first before this, but in my original Fairy Fountain video of Kotera, I wasn't able to upgrade anything because I didn't have any clothing, but so here we'll get to see. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the chest piece and the pants. So that upgraded my chest piece from a 4 to a 7. Now it's got 1 star, so that shows it's been upgraded once. And I hate it when they talk about set bonuses. They do it all the time. So I upgraded the pants. Puts it up to a 7. From a 4 to a 7. Okay, now let's get back to Hateno Village. There's really not a whole lot of stuff that I do in Hateno Village, but I will be showing some other cool things. Now let's take a look at my armor. Now before I got to Hateno Village, my total strength was a 7. Now it's an 18, so it's over doubled just by buying this armor and upgrading it. Another thing I want to show is the shrine. If you go right over here, straight to the flame room. Okay, so if you go over this way, across this bridge, there's a house. Now you can actually buy that house and make it yours. You can store weapons there, shields and bows. There's also a bed that you can sleep there to refill your heart. It costs 3,000 rupees and 30 bundles of wood. So it's usually kind of late in the game before I get that. But there will be a video on that. Other than that, the only other thing in Hateno Village is a few minor things such as, okay, there's the dye shop up here. So I guess you can get your clothes dyed. I've never actually done it. And up here, you got an inn where you can sleep at. So we've already seen the armor shop, the general store, the dye shop. You got the inn, which inns are pretty much always the same. And then all the way up this road, you've got the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab, which is something we're going to be seeing in a different video.